Okay, so as of right now, the whole Fox Disney merger, buyout, whatever you want to call it, hasn't been finalized yet. Hell, it's still pretty much just rumor. Nobody on either side has officially commented on it. Allegedly, a deal is going to be finalized tomorrow, the day after this video goes up, but we'll see. This video is working under the assumption that it is real and that it is going to be finalized. But before we begin, I just want to make it 100% clear that I am not actually in favor of this whole thing. I think Disney, if anything, should just try and buy any of the lingering Marvel and Star Wars rights that Fox still has, and then that's it. Maybe let other studios go and pick what they want from Fox. Apparently Comcast dropped out, but that still leaves Warner Brothers, Paramount, Lionsgate, a whole bunch of other people. Because giving too much power to one company is always a bad idea. Competition is the best thing for a marketplace of any kind. But that said, I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't excited for the possibility of the X-Men and the Fantastic Four finally joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Especially the Fantastic Four for obvious reasons. And I know there are going to be a lot of changes to the films we've already seen, get rebooted somehow, new cast, new director, new direction, and honestly, that's fine. But there's one thing I hope remains from the Fox X-Men movies. When this is all said and done, when the dust settles and the deal is finally in place, Ryan Reynolds should remain as Deadpool. Okay, so we're working under the assumption that Disney was successful in buying all of Fox's assets, including the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. What should or would happen next? Well, I think it's pretty safe to assume that Marvel would try to break clean from the previous movies. That would mean that the current crop of X-Men films would officially come to an end. That would mean no more James McAvoy, no more Michael Fassbender, no more Jennifer Lawrence, and sadly, no more Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. We'd be getting a whole new cast, a whole new storyline, a whole new direction, a whole new everything. A new X-Men universe that's firmly integrated into the current Marvel film universe. It's the way they've always done things, really. When they got Spider-Man back, they didn't keep Andrew Garfield and continue the Amazing line of movies. They got a new guy to integrate into their films and start fresh. It's the same thing with Daredevil and Ghost Rider and The Punisher. Once you're back with Marvel, you become a whole new person. Literally. And I'm honestly fine with that. I'm not looking forward to the current Dark Phoenix movie they're about to come out with. I wasn't a fan of Apocalypse either, and I feel like they ruined the whole Phoenix surprise in that movie. Not to mention that the last time they tried to do the Phoenix story didn't turn out so well. And besides, I felt like the Fox X-Men series ended with Logan. I just can't see where you could take the series after that. It was the perfect ending for not just the character, but for the entire Fox X-Men series that had been going since 2000. So yes, I think this will be good for the X-Men, but I also think it would be really good for the Fantastic Four. I mean, they really do need a good movie. Fox tried 3 times, couldn't get it right any of the times. And I mean, come on, we don't have any Fantastic Four comics. We need something. And you know, it would be really easy to integrate them into the current MCU. At the end of Avengers 4, have somebody just be like, man, a whole lot of stuff is happening in space. We better send somebody up to explore it. And then you cut to Reed Richards, who's all like, ooh, I'll do it. Can I bring my wife, my brother-in-law, and my best friend with me? You know, obviously better than that, but along those lines. And man, that means villains like Doctor Doom and Galactus are finally gonna fight the Avengers. That's rad. But there is one aspect of the Fox movies that I hope Disney doesn't touch, that I hope remains just as it is for now and for future movies to come. I am talking about Deadpool, specifically the casting of Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie?
Now, I'm not just saying this because he was great in the role and that it would be hard to replace him, but I mean, he was, and who would you get to replace him? Well, seriously, think for a minute. Who could replace Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool in this current day and age? I'll give you a second. There's probably 1 or 2 of you right now writing Nolan North in the comments because he was the voice of the video games, and yeah, that's fine, but let's be real. they're gonna want a name actor for this.
Surprise, universe! It's me, Deadpool!
But this goes beyond the fact that nobody could replace Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I mean, nobody can replace Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but I fully expect him to do that, and I'm okay with that. But with Deadpool, if they recast him, not only would the voice and tone of the character change, but I feel like they'd be missing a golden opportunity to capitalize on one of the most appealing aspects of the character. Deadpool's ability to break the fourth wall isn't unique to him, but it's one of the things that sets him apart from his contemporaries. The way it's been used to comment on comics and movies and other things like that just makes him that much more endearing to his fans.
Oh, you'll tell me. First, you might want to look away for this. Now this little piggy went to...
Any Marvel-made Deadpool movie or any Avengers movie featuring Deadpool is gonna comment on the old Fox movies. It's just the obvious thing to do. If those comments came from anybody but Ryan Reynolds, they wouldn't ring as strongly. They'd feel hollow. Think about it for a minute. If Deadpool shows up in an Avengers movie, let's say Avengers 5 for simplicity's sake, he's gonna say something about how he never thought he'd team up with the likes of Captain America and Iron Man and so on. He's probably gonna say something along the lines of, "Oh man, I'm so happy that mouse brought us together. I've been held prisoner by a fox for God knows how many years." Now imagine the actor saying those lines is, I don't know, Nick Jonas. He's hip with the kids, right? The Nick Jonas Deadpool could make a Fox crack, but Nick Jonas wasn't Deadpool under the Fox regime. He didn't spend 7 years trying to convince Fox to make a Deadpool movie. Ryan Reynolds was and did. I guess they could make a crack about how he looks and sounds different than he used to, but it just wouldn't be as funny or shocking, and there wouldn't be enough weight to it if it came from anybody other than Reynolds. Now you may be thinking that this would cause continuity issues, being that the old Deadpool movies obviously wouldn't be a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that's okay. Deadpool is insane as a character anyway. He's always got messed up things in his head. They can easily chalk that up to an insanity-based fever dream. To be clear, this is not the ramblings of a Deadpool fanboy. I like the character and I really like the movie, but he's not my favorite. He's not even in my top 10. But I know a great thing when I see it, and this is a great thing that Disney now has access to. If this all goes through, of course. They obviously can't do this with every character, nor should they. And I'm honestly not even asking them to do a full-on rated R Deadpool movie because I don't think Disney ever will. I mean, they should. I did a whole video about it a while ago so you can see my opinions as to why Deadpool should be rated R. But I don't think it's asking too much to keep one actor in a role that he clearly likes to play. So Kevin Feige, if you're watching this, probably not, but if you are, you know what to do. Make the right call. What do you guys think? Do you think Marvel should keep Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, or do you think they should start clean with him like they're going to with everybody else? Let me know down below or anywhere on the internet. Also, what are your thoughts about this whole Disney Fox thing in general? Are you for it? Are you against it? Are you mainly just excited about Marvel getting the X-Men back and you could care less about everything else? Because it wouldn't just be the Marvel stuff Disney would get. They would also get The Simpsons, Alien, Predator, Planet of the Apes. Also, fun fact, Disney doesn't technically own the original Star Wars. That's still 100% a Fox film. And they don't get distribution rights to any of the other ones until 2020, I think. So again, I think Disney should just focus on getting the Marvel stuff and the rest of the Star Wars stuff and let everybody else go to town on the other stuff. Of course, every Tuesday is a video game video, every Wednesday is a comic book based video, every Saturday is the backlog, the winner of No Webbies. All 3 of those videos debut first on twitch.tv/WulffDen every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. They will go up shortly after on YouTube for all of your viewing pleasure. And of course, WulffDen Live right here on youtube.com/WulffDen every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. You know, the live YouTube extravaganza where we pray that the connection doesn't die halfway through the stream. Of course, you can wait the next day to see the whole thing without any of the stream breaks in it because we edit all that out. And we also put it up as an audio podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play. So make sure you subscribe to see all of that, like this video, and share with a friend who agrees that Ryan Reynolds should always be Deadpool, or at least until he's comfortable retiring the role. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.